So, Linnea, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming in and seeing us today. You've been at the course this morning. Your thoughts on Walton Heath, sort of first impressions?
First impression, it looks amazing. I didn't go get out on the course. I just did some putting practice. Had a nice lunch out there, and then had a look around a little bit, and it looks great. It looks like a very cool setup. So I really look forward to seeing the course tomorrow.
Awesome. So what does the rest of the week look like for you, sort of practice preparation wise? How do you go about getting yourself ready for a major championship?
So tomorrow I'm playing 18-hole Pro-Am, which is a bit unusual to have a Pro-Am on a Tuesday, but I don't mind it because then I can kind of have Wednesday more as a down day and just get out and play 9-hole practice, and then do some practice outside of that. And then we also have our coaches from the Swedish team here this week, so I'm probably going to do a range session with one of them, and then I also have my mental coach here this week. So I really look forward to seeing them as well. But other than that, I had a pretty quiet day today to kind of recharge a little bit after Scottish Open last week. Play 18 holes tomorrow, and then after that I'll see if there's anything specific that I have to practice out for the week, or if it's a lot of drives off the tee, or if it's a lot of different clubs. And then after that I'll kind of reassess and plan my day for Wednesday.
Nice. Have you spoken to any other players about the golf course? About sort of what to expect from the golf course at all?
I have not, but I heard another player earlier. She had just played, and she said it felt a bit different for being a British Open course, but hopefully in a good way. She probably meant more that it's not the typical links style of golf. But it looks super nice. The bunkers, and I've seen they have some of the, what do you call it? Like on the sides of the bunkers. So again, it looks very nice. So I look forward to playing.
Brilliant. And so how long have you been playing PXG for?
I've been playing PXG since my rookie year on LPGA, so since 2019. So
Brilliant.
It's been 4 years now. Super happy. I've been happy since the first year with them, and it's just been great. Yeah.
What is it about the product? Sort of, what were your first impressions, should I say, about about hitting the product and sort of experiencing it for the first time?
I've always loved the irons ever since I first got irons. I really love them. And then the woods, again, they're really good. Wedges, super nice. And then I'm not very picky, but I really like about PXG that I so far never had any issues with anything. And then also the club fitters are amazing. Scott is amazing. So I always have the best health, the best service out of the tournaments, but also in the off weeks whenever I'm home in Arizona, can always get help very fast. But I love the clubs.
Brilliant. What sort of clubs in your bag at the moment are your favourites? What could you never let go of?
I'm a really big fan of my 3-wood, and then actually this year I've always played with 3-wood hybrid and then go to 4-iron. But then this year I struggled a little bit with my hybrid, and then I figured since I love my 3-wood, maybe I should try the 3-wood and a 5-wood. So I did that. It was actually at Chevron earlier this year, and I tried a 3-wood, I think, on the Monday or Tuesday, and then I had it in the bag for the Thursday start that week. So I think the 3-wood and the 5-wood are just for me, they're very easy to hit with. And what I like about them is that they are great both off the tee, but also off the fairway. So I can use it both as a tee club and also on the fairways on par 5s.
Brilliant. Yeah, the fairway woods for me, yeah, I love the fairway woods. They're great. And is it Gen 5 fairway wood you're playing?
Yes.
Brilliant, yeah. Have you tried Gen 6?
No.
Okay.
No, I do not think I tried the Gen 6 yet.
Okay. They're very good too.
Yeah.
You'll be very, very happy when you try one, definitely. We asked some very quick fire questions.
Okay.
So I've got some. They might not be quick fire. They might be. We'll see. But we asked a couple of the staff to put together some questions.
Okay.
So, okay. What is the best thing about the sport of golf for you? That's a massive open-ended question, but I mean,
I feel like I want to say so many things.
Try narrow it down to a couple.
I mean, the best is that there is. I don't know if that is the best, but that's what I like about it, because there's always something that you're not satisfied with. Like there's always something you want to keep improving on, and I think that's why I love it, because it's. You can have great days on the course, but you still feel like, oh, I could have done better. And that to me is very satisfying, because then you work on something and maybe work on it for a few weeks, and then that will kind of, finally fall into place. And then you find something else that you want to work on. And then you're just hoping for all of the pieces to click at the same time.
That striving to, there's always that room to get better. There's always a part of your game that needs work, and then when you do work on it, and then you see those improvements, it's rewarding.
Yes, for sure. And I mean that's me on the competitive side, but then I also love golf. Growing up in Sweden in the summer where we have the long daylight, to go out in the evening at 8 p.m. and play 9 holes. It's also that kind of side to it where you can do that with family and friends, and it's more relaxing in a way. So there are so many different aspects of golf, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is.
Most of the time.
Yes, most of the time. Best friend on tour?
A lot. I mean, I spend a lot of time with my fellow Swedes, which is so much fun, because a lot of us, we've known each other since we were 13, playing in the national team together in Sweden. So it's fun to see each other continue to improve and get better and support each other out on the LPGA. So I would say, the Swedish players.
Great. Your favorite tournament?
I like a lot of tournaments.
If I asked favorite golf course that you is there a golf course that you go back to year on year that you really enjoy playing?
I mean, I do actually. I really like the Dana Open in Toledo. We played a few weeks ago, because that was actually the first LPGA event I played. As an amateur, I got invited to play before I turned pro. So that's one, because that's, it's always fun to come back there. I have very good memories from that course. So maybe that one, but I like a lot of it.
What's the best thing about playing tour golf? What do you like most about playing on tour?
I mean, I think the best part about it is obviously to travel to so many places. But then I love playing, I love competing, I love improving. So I think it's just that I get to do what I love, and it's my job. So it doesn't really feel like my job, because, I enjoy playing so much. I mean, the best thing about tour life, it's pretty much that you get to travel, and you do it together with your friends, and you just have a lot of fun both on the course but also off the course. Yeah.
That's great. That's awesome. Your favorite stop on tour? We've kind of covered that one already, I think, with it actually, it used to be Australia before COVID hit. I love Australia. I think it's an amazing country, other than it's very far away. It's very far.
I kind of miss going there, and I hope that the tour gets back there to play the Vic Open and the Australian Open, hopefully in the future.
Fingers crossed. I'm sure they must do, surely. Yeah. They must be able to put those back in the...
Yes.
Definitely. And then, do you have a favourite restaurant? So, we... talking to one of my colleagues, and he was saying about there's a certain snooker player in the UK who eats at the same restaurant every night while he's playing an event. So this event goes on for quite a while, and he'll be sat at the same I don't know if it's the same table, but it's in the same restaurant every night. Do you have like a favourite?
I don't have like a favorite like that.
Or maybe I'll tell you what. Maybe your favorite sort of type of food that you might go for when you're on tour.
I would say, I mean, I like Italian. I eat a lot of pasta, and I think it's great to eat during tournament weeks as well. But I do also like to, I mean, I eat a lot of different things. Like last week, I went to an Indian place twice, which was great. So if I find something good for the week, I have a tendency to go back there, like maybe 2 or 3 times. But if it's, if it's just a normal place, then I'll try something else the next night. Or if if I stay at an Airbnb, then we might cook our own dinner as well. So.
Nice. Yeah, have you found anything close to Swedish meatballs out on tour? There's nothing as good as home.
No, not really. I mean, I do kind of miss the food that my parents cook in Sweden, but no, not really Swedish meatballs. Because I mean, in America they have like the bigger meatballs.
Yeah.
It's more like meatballs with spaghetti.
Yeah.
And we don't really eat that the same way in Sweden.
No. I do love some Swedish meatballs, definitely. Linnea, thank you very much for coming in. We really do appreciate it, and all the best this week. We hope you have a fantastic week.
Thank you.